In this video, we're going to show you how to install Aspekt on your system, run you through one of the examples that ships with it, and then you can get started building your own amazing stuff. So at this point, we've downloaded the installer to our desktop here, so we're just going to double click on this. And once we do, it will mount it as a disk and then open it up, and we have the installer, and then we have a folder that has the default template as well as an example. So let's install it. Just click continue. So we're going to install the base system, and then we're going to install the Photoshop plugin. So just click continue and hit install. You have to type your password. Now, one thing to note while this is installing, I am demonstrating this inside of an emulator. So I am running OS X inside of OS X. So performance is not what you would get if you were running this on a native machine. Okay, so installation is complete. Just click closed. And then we're just going to copy the templates to our desktop. We can close this window. And then we can eject this. So to verify that it was installed correctly, we can launch Extension Manager here, and then we can see that this is installed. So very good. And then in our applications, there will be Aspekt Issue Builder, and we can actually just pull that down here. So if we open this up, just close this here. We'll see at our top we have the Aspekt template, and this is going to be your starting off point for building Aspekt experiences. It includes guides and layers just to show you where iPad versus iPhone 5. And then we have this folder which includes a sample Hello World. So let's launch the Aspekt one. And this will actually open it up in Issue Builder. Now if you saw the other video, you understand that Issue Builder is sort of your starting off point. It defines your metadata for whatever it is that you're building. You can actually also preview from within Issue Builder as well, and we're going to do that right now. So let's just take a look at Hello World for the iPad. And again, this is a simulator running in an emulator running on my machine, so multiple layers of inception going on. So here we are, and again, this will be much more fluid on a native machine. So there we are, and we can go landscape. Okay, great. So let's quit out of the simulator. We can quit out of that. And let's go into Photoshop. Now we have Photoshop open. We're going to open up our Aspekt panel. It's actually kind of a very large panel, so we're going to want to give it, that's about right. And then we're going to want to dock it here in the right. Now one other caveat is that your units need to be set to pixels. If they're set to inches or anything else, points, picas, percent, you'll get some pretty unpredictable results. So just make sure that's set to pixels. Go back to Finder here, and we're going to open up our hello world.psd. And again, running an emulator, so Photoshop is not going to be running at peak performance. So we've opened this up. This is the Aspekt panel, and you can view our other video for more information about what all this does. And here we can just see the outline of our document. And we have 3 screens that we saw before: the welcome to, Aspekt Publishing, and then this thing right here. So one thing I want to point out that's different than the video, the older video, which was done a while ago. Aspekt supports doing iPad, iPhone 4, and iPhone 5, landscape and portrait. So there's a total of 6 different things that you have to design for. We use layer comps inside of Photoshop to do this. And typically when you're going to build an experience in Aspekt, you're going to always start out working iPad landscape. You're going to do all of your screens this way, and then you're going to come through for portrait, iPhone, and iPhone 5, and just move things around. Maybe you'll need to create layers that are specific for that device or orientation. And then you're going to use layer comps to do this. It's a very nice, fast, easy way. You'll do your landscape, you're done, and then you have another hour of tweaking stuff for other devices. So that said and done, let's actually see Aspekt do its thing. So we're going to come down here, and we can view this on the simulator iPad, iPad Retina, iPhone 4, and iPhone 5. We saw it on the iPad. Let's take a look on the iPhone 4. So we're just going to click Build and Preview. And right now, Photoshop is just generating all these assets. And it's done. Launches the simulator. And there we go. We can see that in a different orientation. So that's that. You can view the other video for more in depth on all the different things that you can do with Aspekt, or you can just jump in, and good luck.